of you, let's see him in the fabulous Last King of Scotland.
OK, I think I know what this is. Let me listen, just listen. OK. Yeah, OK. I think I know what this is. Bear with me. There we are. OK. I'm going to ask you to sit on this poof right here.
What is this?
It's OK. It's OK.
What is this?
It's OK. I'm just going to hold it against your stomach while I ask you to stand up in 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
I feel better, much better.
Please welcome Mr. James McAvoy. You on their shirt there, look at that.
Oh, I'm very touched.
James McAvoy, ladies and gentlemen, what a dapper young fella.
Thank you.
You're looking very smart, very healthy.
Cheers.
I love The Last King of Scotland. I hope you all got to see that movie. Did you see that film, The Last King of Scotland? Incredible film. And that scene, we showed that scene because that reminds me of the night I met my wife.
Who was who? Were you Idi Amin or were you
I
me?
was Amin. That's one of the only clips we could show because that was a pretty intense movie. I mean, pretty, you know, gruelling to watch, no doubt, to make as well, I would have thought, certain scenes.
Yeah, it was a proper adventure, like in the true sense of the word, but, you know, adventures aren't always enjoyable, you know. And there was times I had a great laugh, don't get me wrong, but it was a proper up and down adventure. It was an amazing experience.
Where did you shoot it? Did they actually shoot it in Uganda?
Yeah, we went to Uganda, and we did like 4 whole days in Scotland and Glasgow, all of which get cut from the film because we just realised Uganda was infinitely more interesting.
We had Forrest Whitaker on the show.
Aye.
What a gentleman, what a lovely man.
Yeah.
And of course, what a tremendous actor. When you work together with people like that, do you have the same sort of style as him? Does he act in a different way? I mean, are you... how does that work? Do you...
He's a total method actor. I don't know if he's a method actor all the time, but he was for this film. And he really kind of lived the part and stayed in the accent the whole time. And it was really amazing for all of us. Kind of weird though, because you'd spend, you know, there's a lot of downtime in making a film and you've got to kind of chat about something, but you can't talk about anything with somebody who's in character as Idi Amin. You can't go, how's the wife? I killed her, right? Do you know what I mean?
And so you're presumably you're not one of these people who tries to stay in character?
I'm not, no. Maybe one day I will be, but I've never really played a part that I felt the need to kind of go there, you know?
Is it difficult, though? I mean, over and above that, is it difficult working with someone like that when they know you're not going to be doing it? Do they feel like you're sort of judging their style?
You feel
or do you
like
ever
I'm not working hard enough?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like you're not putting the effort in.
Maybe you'd need to ask them. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, I work hard for the other actor all the time, but maybe they do think that I'm just kind of winging it. I don't know.
Now, it was a very popular movie, and as we said, it's kind of a movie which is, you know, quite gruelling. It's an emotional movie. Another film which you made, which was equally popular and just as much of a kind of journey for people to go on emotionally, was Atonement, of course.
Yeah.
I thought you did a superb job in that,
Thank you.
And Keira Knightley as well. Let me ask you about the accents in that, because we're doing a very different accent to what you have. And not just an English accent, but an English accent from a specific period.
Yeah.
And the character aspiring to be something in a different class than the actual... Kind of a lot of layers you have to put into that.
Yeah, but, you know, that gives me a hell of a lot to do. And I'm always saying that, you know, accent isn't acting, but then it seems to be all I ever do is different accents. So the accent we went for was not necessarily how people spoke at that time, but it was certainly how actors were speaking at that time, and for a wee while after as well. And that was great fun. Getting to play with style as well as just truthfulness or something, that's always brilliant, you know.
So I guess you were trying to recreate the sort of accent that people would have seen in movies of that period.
Yeah, totally. So we watched a lot of Brief Encounter, which is one of my favourite films.
Oh, what a movie, what a movie.
And we got to kind of like say, well, if we're going to watch this, is there any chance we can get to see it in the cinema? Yeah. And they put it on in the cinema for us.
You know, I loved your performances in the film, but sometimes somebody not so much. But when I've seen clips again recently, I'm thinking of it again, it's impressed me more and more. So I think maybe I went in with such high expectations because of the book.
Yeah,
maybe I didn't, you know, open myself up.
It was very hyped as well, I think, you know, and I think by the time it did really well in this country and everybody loved it, and then by the time it got to America, they'd heard all about it and they were a wee bit more snippy, but they still liked it, but they were a wee bit snippy.
Okay, let's have a look at a clip. But it's always hard to get a clip from a movie like this out of context, but I think you'd agree this is just a fabulous moment from Atonement.
Sorry.
No,
Have you been in touch with your family?
No, I told you I wouldn't. Leon waited outside the hospital last week. I just pushed past him.
See, you don't owe me anything.
Robbie, didn't you read my letters? Had I been allowed to visit you, had they let me every day, I would have been there every day.
Yes, but if all we have rests on a few moments in a library 3.5 years ago, then I'm not sure.
Robbie, look.
I don't know if...
Look at me. Look at me. Come back. Come back to me.
She's terrific in that.
She's fantastic in it, Keira. She's just an incredible actress, I think, and I think that's such a sophisticated performance. She's like 5 years old, so it's amazing.
How big was the length of time that you shot that film? How long did it take? What sort of period of your life did that take up?
3 months plus rehearsals. Joe managed to get his 3 weeks rehearsals. I don't know how he managed it. So probably about 4 months.
And is that a lot for a movie? Is that less than normal?
It's a lot for any film, but it's a lot particularly for a British film of this nature.
And after you finish it out of that, I imagine there's a great sense of relief. You must feel pretty...
Yeah.
There must be... Do you let off steam? Do you let off... Do you go out and get kind of lathered, whatever it is?
Lathered?
Yeah.
Yeah, you